Alright everyone, welcome back to my workbench. I reverted back to my older camera and microphone setup. I was using a dedicated digital camera and it worked fine, but a lot of post-processing going on there, so I'm gonna for now stick with this and just drop down to a 720 stream. It's just a lot easier for me to work with time-wise. And I get to have my microscope going on here. So I tried doing a 1080 stream, but it was a bit much for the PC I'm working on. It's an older, like from a generation i7, but just doesn't have enough oomph. It's not my main desktop computer. So we're back to this is a Atari Jaguar. It was easy to get the top off. It was just 4 Phillips head screws holding it in. Nothing exotic, no tri-wings or anything like that. So I'm just going through and taking off the magnetic shield. Now I'm working on these little twist connectors they used. Really common. I see them on just about every older system that uses a magnetic shield. Nothing too thrilling there. Let's see. The main thing you have to be careful about is not cutting yourself, because these things are very, very sharp, unfortunately. It's a piece of stamped steel, and you could really injure yourself pretty badly if you're not careful. I missed one. The irony is you really don't need these shields much anymore, just because there's just not a lot of the interferences causes for the older style analog televisions. The newer ones, it doesn't really do much. Let's see. Alright, how do we get off here? Well, tell you what, let's pull the 4 screws out. There's 2 of them there. And 2 for the cartridge slot. Throwing the static strap on because I'm going to be pulling this apart in a moment. I don't want to ESD anything on here. Okay, that beep you heard was just from my ESD strap tester, so if it starts beeping at me, I don't have a good contact to ground. But since it's not beeping at me, it means I'm good. You're free. You're free. You two have already fallen out. So how do you get out? The little screws for the front ones and the cartridge ones are still in there. Take a look. You know, there's nothing nicer than that piece of American technology. Don't see this very often. Here, you got the custom Jaguar DSP chip. the custom Jaguar CPU, both labeled Atari. There's also a Motorola 68000. So this thing's got a 16-bit CPU and two custom this Jaguar CPU here. It looks like it actually is a 64-bit processor. There's a lot of bus lines on there. So I'm going to go through now is see why I'm not getting power through this. Not a lot of caps. Good quality caps in here. These are these orange ones here are very nice quality. The blue ones are decent too, so it's pretty decent quality components actually. Copyright 1993, just like I suspected. Looks like some RAM chips. They're Korean, so they're probably RAM. So I'm gonna have to look up in a minute. There's a couple big caps in here. I'm gonna grab the schematic shortly, and in the next video I'll continue and see if I can trace back. But for now, let's see if we can pop it out of here. Out of this shield. Like a cardboard insulating. I guess that works. Okay. This is first things first. Let's make sure we get good power coming in. I don't know if it was a thing at the time, but a lot of these had a the outside as the positive and then the inside pin as the ground, which I always thought was kind of slightly odd. Let's see what we got here. Messing with my lighting source here, bear with me. Power supply. You can see it's actually a outer is the hot, the inner is the ground. Nothing. Does it need a cartridge? Probably not. Nope, no light. Flip her over. Sometimes it could be as silly as just a bad socket here. 12 volts coming in still. Like I suspected, it is a center ground. This is the ground plane here. See if I can trace the 12 volts. 12 volts there. Volts on the high side. Here's your 12 volt bus coming in. Oh, here it is. I read about this. There's a chip on here which blows up. Seems it's a voltage regulator chip that goes kablooey. And you can actually see, try to brighten this up a little bit. There's your problem right there. That is one burnt chip. Oh well, so I need to find it's a Motorola chip. It's an MC3415 163DW. So you can actually see, right there, that's a burn mark. So someone let the magic out. So I'll have to source out a new one of these chips and replace it, and that should actually fix a lot, because I know I can see that's where the 12 volt line's coming in. So I'll go through and find that chip, replace those two large capacitors here. That's a big choke. I'm not going to touch that. Chokes don't usually break. Probably go through and do a complete cap replacement on here and run with that. But I can't really go anywhere until I replace this little guy here. So that's is probably your 5 volt line. I'll look at the schematic. It's U38. So U38 there. I'm sure that's got the 5 volt 3.3 lines coming off of there. So yeah, other than that, you kind of need your power. So there's your problem right there. Smoke got let out. No, well, it happens. I've heard that the Jaguars are a little notorious for that, so I'll have to do a little surface mount repair. Seems to be a running theme this week. I'm doing a lot of surface mount work, which sucks a little bit, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'll find that chip and replace it and come up with a quote for recapping it, because those are original caps. No one's reworked this board. So yeah, that should do it. So, well, that's it for this for now, until I get a new part in. I'm waiting for a lot of parts. I'm waiting for a bunch of caps to come in. I'm waiting for some other voltage regulators to come in. I'm waiting for amplifiers to come in. Everything's just really slow out there right now. It's a little bit frustrating, but what can you do? So, well, thanks for watching. Looks like I'll be showing off my other project I've been working on soon. As I'll get this working, then I'll dig into the CD that he included with it, and that might have the same problem. I might pop that open soon and see what voltage regulators in there. So, thanks for watching, everyone.